And some alarming news when it comes to skin cancer in this country. The disease itself is the most common cancer in the United States, affecting 1 in 5 Americans.
That's right. And now the latest news from the American Academy of Dermatology shows that rates of melanoma, the deadliest form of skin cancer, have actually increased an astonishing 800% among women ages 18 to 39, making it the second most common cancer in young women. NBC medical contributor Dr. Natalie Azar has joined us with all of the details. So, Dr. Natalie, break this down, an 800% increase. A lot of people find that hard to believe.
I know.
What's happening here and who's most affected?
Right. So the data is basically from 1970 to 2009, the rates of melanoma increased 800%. The rates of basal cell carcinoma increased 145%, and the rates of squamous cell carcinoma increased by 263%. And the bottom line is this: dermatologists will tell you the number one way to avoid skin cancer is to avoid UV radiation. So sunlight and tanning beds, as we will get to, are the main culprits here.
Tanning beds. People are still using tanning beds en masse in this country, knowing what we know about the correlation between tanning beds and skin cancer.
Yes. Craig, if you use a tanning bed once in your lifetime, you have increased your risk for melanoma by 20%.
Wow.
Just one time?
Just one time. If you have used it before the age of 35, that risk increases to 59%. And with each subsequent use, you are also increasing your risk. And one data point that I thought was very interesting is that young girls who are using tanning beds under the age of 16, over half of them are going with their moms.
Wow.
Yeah. So, one of the points that the dermatologists are trying to hit home, I think, is twofold. One is that we need to be doing a much better job of educating young women about this, and also to remember that there's a latency. If you lay out today, you're not going to get skin cancer tomorrow. That skin cancer is going to come years down the pike.
And I think the question is, what are the key tips for young women?
Right.
Because they think this can't happen to me.
Well, it's key tips for young women, but I think it's also, as now a parent of kids who are older, it's about educating young people. When you have little ones, you're doing it yourself, right? You're slathering it on your children.
Right.
Once your kids get to the age where they can understand the risks, you need to be having this conversation with them. And just some skin cancer basics that we talk about a lot: avoid the sun between 10 and 2. That's when it's the strongest. You want to use an SPF of 30 or greater, water resistant, broad spectrum, and reapply frequently. That means after swimming, after sweating, every 2 hours at a minimum, and avoid the indoor tanning devices. This is all recommendations from our dermatology colleagues.
Is it also true that when you're applying the sunscreen, Dr. Natalie, that you should apply it 30 minutes before you're going to be exposed to the sun?
Yeah, to let it absorb.
Okay.
And I could be a lot better about that.
All right.
All right, Dr. Natalie Azar, great tips.
800%.
Unbelievable.
It looks like a typo, but it's in fact the data point.
Important information. Thank you for that.